back to another episode of Raving and Reviewing. My name is R. This is my co-host V.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So we're back reviewing another episode of Marvel's What If. Episode 7, What If Thor Was an Only Child? And this is a good episode.
Fun one. I think this is
Fun.
probably the funniest and funnest episode What If put out so far.
Yeah, I think overall, it's a solid episode.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. We actually watched this one together in one place. I was shocked.
Yeah, we did watch it. But
yeah.
We did, I think, laugh more. We definitely
yes.
I guess it's based on the cast. Like we had Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Since I guess there was a pivot from the first two movies, and then in Avengers and Ragnarok, he just changed to a funny character now.
Yeah.
From the series.
He definitely did. He's not as serious anymore. I like that switch though. I guess everyone's kind of turned into a comedian in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's not a lot of people that like that, but I'm all for it. Hey, listen, these actors are also all really good. Like they have comedic timing. Why not use it? So I'm all for it.
Yeah, I just wondering why is there no beard in this Thor?
Yeah, I didn't like that. He looked weird. I mean, I don't like most of the drawings that they did. Like, it just doesn't look like the actors that we're used to. And I don't know why they did that.
Honestly, I think this episode had the best animation because I think they had the most real actors voicing the real people.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing any kind of face scanning or anything
back.
But
what happened?
Who did you say came back?
Natalie Portman, Jane. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Jane came back.
Yeah, she was back. Darcy was back.
Darcy was back. Kate Dennings. I think Jeff Goldblum. We saw he came back.
Yeah, his I think character was drawn really well.
Everybody was back.
Loki was back.
Lady Sif apparently was back too.
Yeah, she was back for 1 second. I mean, I don't know if
she had one line.
Are actually the original cast, but they were all here. Hemsworth was not there. Idris Elba did not want to show up for this.
No,
DC's got
Hemsworth just didn't say anything.
I mean, they could at least give him a line, even a fake character.
Yeah, that's true. But I think Idris Elba's voice is very distinct. You could tell. If it's not Idris, I feel like you could tell. I could tell Captain Marvel wasn't Captain Marvel, and I was fine with that.
You're happy with that?
Yeah, I was fine. I was gonna say I was annoyed, but I wasn't really.
No, I think
he's Stark. We could tell obviously that he's not back, and it's. I guess with big characters like that, it's better to leave it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was fine. I mean, he wasn't really relevant to the story. Just he's using
or they did it out of spite because he switched to DC.
Which possible.
That is the petty I'd like to be. My gosh.
He switched to DC. He went to Fast and Furious. He wants to do 007.
Yeah. He's doing everything.
He wants to do top ones. He'll be in Harry Potter next.
Harry Potter's done.
He'll do in Fantastic Beasts 3, Death of Dumbledore, or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
They announced the name this week, I think.
I know they did.
And the date.
I'm a big fan of those series, so I just kind of steer clear. I'll watch it eventually, but I'm not paying money to go see it.
If Idris Elba was in there, would it fix the movie?
Probably not.
It can probably make it worse.
It's just bad writing.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't that good in
He's not good in most things.
That's not true.
I think Luther's the only thing he's got.
Luther,
I think that's the only thing he's got.
But that's good. We like him. Well, we hate him in The Office, but we're supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, no, he does. He portrays that very well.
He does, right?
Charles Minor.
He has an American accent too in that. Pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah. But he's. I think he might be done with Marvel now. Marvel might not take him back.
I mean, he died in the first 5 minutes of Infinity War. So.
Yeah. Okay, so overall, we like the episode. I think the big thing for me was Loki and Thor interacting as not really enemies or even really brothers. They were kind of just like friends.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because he just kept saying brother from another mother. And I thought that was nice. I like big Loki as well. I know me and you were both like very excited about that.
And it's just funny seeing like he's tiny in the normal show and he's
Yeah,
huge here. I mean that he's normally a giant, but he's cursed from Odin's curse that
right.
he's like a human.
Yeah, that was a good one, I thought.
Um, other than that, I think Captain Marvel, not Brie Larson, but also still like
Is
still the
annoying.
same kind of. I mean, it was kind of annoying. Like they're aware of it. Like the episode was
Yeah,
aware. Like she's the party pooper, and I
yeah,
think
yeah,
this is just like continuing what we've seen of her so far. She is the one that's like, I'm here to do my job, and I'm
yeah.
going to be
It's
arrogant
very
about
by
it.
the
Like I'm going to
books.
do it my way,
Yeah,
and just listen to me. I'm the one in charge, and like
yeah.
I,
I
I
also
get why people
love.
don't like it. I get why people don't like that,
Yeah,
but that's her character. But I
that's her
do think
character.
her movie is going to pivot that to be a likable person. I think they're
Okay,
going to try and
they
change the
might.
right.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give her more humor. I don't know if Brie Larson has good comedic timing because I've never really seen her in anything other than this really really old Disney Channel movie. It was about like racing or something like that. I think the right of way. I can't even remember the name, but like I remember in that movie her being kind of funny, and but she was a teenager, so I don't know. That's
Yeah, I
still
mean,
gonna
I don't know what
into adulthood.
else
But
she's
I
been
hope
in
it
really,
does.
but
She was in 21 Jump Street, which we didn't even realize
yeah,
until
we
we
did
looked.
look into that.
Yeah. So obviously she could do humor. So give her something that, lightens her a little bit. Because even in this episode, they had this one scene when they were like, smile a little more. And I'm like, that's literally the same line they had in that movie, in her first movie. I'm like, oh my God, I don't think women get that offended if you ask them to smile. At least most women don't. I don't know about everybody, but most women don't get offended if someone tells you to smile a little. Heck, most of the times it's my mother, so I really can't get offended. It's just
Um,
weird that they kind of bring, because that's kind of like also like a feminist thing too. Like apparently women and like historically have been told to smile a lot.
no,
So a lot of these like female driven movies will have that kind of like quote in it where someone's asking them to smile, and like women just get very offended by it, which I just think is so funny.
I mean, it also happens to men because there's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry is walking
Yeah.
and some lady tells him to smile and he tells it to fuck off.
There you go. See, there you go. So everybody gets it.
Yeah. Um, no, I think she was fine this episode.
She
I
was
saw some
fine in this, yeah.
comments that were like, this episode rivals the Civil War battle between Iron Man and Captain America. And I'm like, get the fuck out of
I think
here.
it was more lighthearted than that.
Yeah, this was fun. I mean, Thor was having a good time. Like, he did not
Yeah.
care
He
really. He was
knocked
here to
over, what are
party.
those called? Those stones?
Stonehenge.
Yeah, the Stonehenge. That was funny. And then I like in the end when they're cleaning up, he
Hmm.
like fixes the Leaning Tower of Pizza. That
Yeah.
pizza. That
Yeah.
got me. I said pizza. Clearly I'm hungry. But I thought that was funny. That got to me a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of comedic moments in this episode, but it also got to a point where it was too childish, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Episode, like, usually Marvel MCU is like for all ages.
Mm-hmm.
Never Kitty. This is the first episode I thought it was like Kitty as like a younger, like 5-year-old audience. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta fix what I did before my mom comes here. And
Mom
it's
gets
like,
here. Yeah.
it kind of made me think of like Phineas and Ferb. Like
Okay.
the
Okay.
sister is
Gotcha.
always like complaining. I mean, I don't remember the show. I've seen it like 10,
Yeah,
20,
the sisters.
15
Oh,
years ago.
Candace is always
Yeah, and
complaining
she's
that
always
they're doing
complaining
crazy
like, "Oh,
stuff.
I'm gonna tell your mom you're doing these crazy things," and it's like,
Yeah.
is that what we're doing here? Like,
It's funny that you say it was too kiddish because I thought the beginning reminded me of the Hangover movies. And
oh
I was
yeah, yeah,
saying, did they have a one night stand? Did they have a one night stand when Jane and Thor were like in the room together? And then you see everybody else
yeah,
around them. It might be too adult if they were doing something while
yeah.
everybody else was sleeping in the room. But it
I
was
mean,
funny. I really thought they were going to go there. She gets mad that he leaves without telling her. And I'm like, okay, I wonder if something happened.
I think they're hinting at it probably, but like, exactly. They're aiming for the kid audience, so that
Yeah,
you won't go
makes
there.
sense. It is a cartoon at the end of the day. We can't get too upset if it's a little too childish.
No, no, no. I mean, the other episodes were dark. I mean, the Doctor Strange one,
Yeah,
extremely dark episode.
very dark.
Um,
Yeah, that one's dark.
but yeah, other than that, it's fine. I liked all the cameos. It was very strange to
I
see like all these random people. Like all the Guardians are here. The Ravagers are here.
Yeah,
Like
everybody was
Howard
there.
the Duck is here. He marries Darcy. Like
That
what?
was so dumb.
That's so
That was
dumb.
so dumb. That was a little dumb. See
I
what I mean?
mean,
It reminded me of like a hangover where you go to Las Vegas and get married, except they were
yeah,
at
I saw somebody make the comment that
yeah.
Bradley Cooper is Rocket. Rocket was there, like passed over on the sink. So it's like that was a
Yeah.
like a reference to Hangover for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, all in all, it was interesting. I did like seeing, like, I like how Nebula's been in the show, like, kind
Hmm.
of
I like
sometimes
Nebula
being
scene.
herself. Yeah. And she's like, I think my father's calling. That was funny.
I liked when she was gambling in Las Vegas.
Yeah. That was good
She
too.
looked like
Yeah.
a
That was
pro.
good too. Yeah. She knew what she was.
Um,
There's a lot of
um,
Guardians in there, people in
yeah,
there.
I think
Just
maybe they recorded this where they're filming Thor 4.
could be.
It's
Could
like
be.
everyone except Star Lord.
Yeah.
Um, they
Maybe
had
too
Korg
money
in
for him.
this, which is he knocks over Nick Fury, which is
Nick
funny.
Fury.
I think.
Okay. And Taikiki White, I can never say his name right, so I'm just gonna. He voiced it.
Oh, he
No,
did. Okay, I
yeah,
mean, he
he
had
did
two
actually
lines.
voice it.
No, I think fun episode and like here and there, like a little bit of writing here and there, but it works. And
Yeah,
then it ends like in a weird ending. I mean, I guess they all have like some shock endings, but this one was Ultron appeared with the Infinity Stones,
yeah,
and it seems like it's the first episode that's gonna have a direct continuation.
yeah.
Do you think we're actually gonna get that? Because I mean, it seems like the preview from this week seems like there is something like related, like it's a continuation.
I don't know. See, they're ending all of these episodes in such a weird like way where I don't know if they're gonna put all of these together in the last. I just at this point I'm gonna stick to the theory we had in the last episode where I think they're gonna continue it in season 2,
Yeah, I
and
think so.
this
But
one's
like, I
gonna get
think
picked
the
up.
preview is out that it's going to be an Ultron episode. It'd be so weird for them not to
Mm,
continue this and they do like a random another Ultron episode.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, it'd be cool to see. I know it's not Robert California doing the voice.
No?
No, it's. I think it's the name is confirmed. Somebody else is doing the voice for that.
Okay, so someone else. That's upsetting. I really like him. I think he did a good job with Ultron.
Yeah,
What's his actual name? Do you remember? I don't.
I forget. I mean, I just know him in The Office.
Yeah, same.
James
I don't
Spader.
think I've seen him in anything else.
He has them show on Netflix. It's like huge, as
Yeah, James
9 or
Spader.
10 seasons.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
We'll
no,
see how this ends and if Ultron's actually gonna pop up in the last episode and if they're gonna continue. It would be weird if they just continued this one. So I'm guessing if the last episode or the next episode is Ultron, they're gonna slowly start bringing all the other stories back in towards the end of the season.
yeah. I mean, I like the idea of them doing Ultron with the Infinity Stones. Because it's like a homage to like other comics, but there is a storyline with like a Disney show, like pre-Disney Plus, like an animated show, where
Mhm.
it's pretty much following the MCU. I think it's just called the Mightiest Heroes Avengers or the Avengers Mightiest Heroes of Earth or something, and like it kind of ends the show with like Thanos' arc where Thanos wins, but then like Ultron is back all of a sudden. He can steal the Infinity Stone, like he's the last resort, and then he's the main bad guy to overtake Thanos even.
Okay.
Which is an interesting take. I think maybe that's what they're doing here.
Yeah, it's like the timeline's now confusing me as well because I'm like, so Tony already created Ultron and he's obviously had time enough to become powerful. So I guess Thor never really became part of the Avengers in this
No,
scenario.
this would be like that party that they had in Avengers 2. Like
Oh, okay.
it would seem like they just lose then instead.
Okay, so but still, like he's not part of the Avengers, though, right?
I mean, he was at the end of the first movie.
No, I mean in this like particular episode.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, this episode, who knows how the timeline works?
Yeah, right. So that's kind of confusing. I guess we'll find out more if they do continue this, or it might not be that important at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think other than that, I think this episode is pretty good.
Yeah, same.
We're expecting 2 more. I don't know if there'll be more. I don't know why they don't give confirmations like this in their whatever
I
press
know.
release or Wikipedia or something. Just I mean, I don't know. I mean, same as Ted Lasso, kind of random. It's like we have more than 10 episodes this season.
I know.
Okay, that's random. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Like, let us know so we know what to expect. You're first of all doing it weekly, which is already annoying. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I know there's a season 2 for this, so I don't know if they are gonna end all of this. Which now that you said that the last episode is gonna be Ultron, that maybe they're not gonna take this.
Second to last, I think.
Second to last. The next one. Yeah. So I don't know. I think if they're gonna do that, then all of these endings are gonna come together by the end. So then my first theory might have been right, that they're just gonna put all of this together, all the random endings, all of it together towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I hope that's an hour-long episode. They can't do that.
Yeah. You can't finish all of this. Like this was what, episode 8? 7. Yes, there's already 8 episodes. Like that's a lot of story to cover, and big things happen. Like these are all climaxes that now have to be put into the last episode. So I'm excited. Let's see. So far, What If has not been too disappointing. There's certain little things here and there that we really didn't enjoy, but most of the times, if we rewatch the episode, we've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. We're excited for next week. And that's been another episode. We're ready.
Talk to you guys next time.